Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Factorio Workshop with Zuri. We're actually doing this on his stream today.
Greetings.
And yeah, so we have some designs to go over, submitted by The1Wolf. He has submitted one or two designs previously. We have some smelter designs and just some really quick rail design things over here. So what do you want to start with, Zuri?
The road designs, they're junctions, but not technically T-junctions. They would work really good for the fractal design.
Right, and I mean they kind of allow you to like turn off diagonal or go from diagonal to straight up and down or left right.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing you'd see inside of inside your train center, inside the main base, to branch off for different smelters and such, where you don't need T-junctions as well.
Right. Now you said you'd mentioned before that like if you're using some type of loop system or whatever that you would not want to be using these.
I'm talking grand loop systems. Like if you build a rail system all the way around a huge lake, that's a little bit suboptimal to connect them at the top. But if you do, these are not the right ones to use. It allows for a little bit more flexibility to use a traditional T-junction versus these, but these would be more calculation efficient.
Okay. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'd say good. They seem signaled pretty well and would work in those fractal designs. So now we have some smelter setups. There are these setups for, we're using the blue belt one, but there's also one for red output as well as yellow belt output, which the blueprints will be linked in the description, but we're not going to actually show the yellow-red because it's identical, aside from obviously being a different level of belt.
Yes, and he's currently making improvements and fixing the blueprints for us, so we can link those.
Yeah. So
basically, yeah, you take 12 of these, and this is already 2 placed down to see how it overlaps. Without beacons and without modules. So 12 will fill up the express belt.
Right, yeah, you stack 12 vertically and you can get 4 blue belt output. You have 4 blue belt input as well, obviously, here.
Now, I swear I've seen this design before, but this is vastly improving it by changing the input count from 2 lanes to 4 lanes.
Right. Yeah, since you can feed both sides of this splitter with your input. And now this one, it's obviously blue and blue, but looking at the like the red belt one here, it looks like it's actually using red for the input and yellows for the output, or that must be the yellow output design.
Well, you can use yellow outputs for all of them. It's just the middle belts that need to change color.
Right. Now, and the one I'm looking at is like yellow in the middle and then red around it. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but it should still work.
Yeah, we should get those fixed.
And
but yeah, we beaconed up this one and testing it out.
Right, so we've added productivity beacons to all of these, productivity 3, and a module in the middle here, which there was exactly enough room for with speed 3. It affects all the furnaces, and with those changes, you now only have to stack it to 8 rather than 12 to get your full blue belt output. Almost, not quite full.
It's close enough for government work.
Yeah, exactly. It's close enough. So, You said that's like a whole like 1/3 reduction in terms of stacking.
Yeah, from 12 to 8. Wait, that's a quarter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's more of a quarter, but still pretty good. I mean, you're taking pretty much 4 off the stack. So yeah, you mentioned. I mean, this is one that looks nice. It looks cool as well as on the map. It looks really cool. However, it is not particularly space efficient.
Yeah, it's got plenty of gaps, and if you wanted super space efficient, you do basically rows of furnaces and rows of beacons, about 50-50 split.
Right. Because I mean, you can see even with 8 of these, this is gigantic, vertically at least. And we added lights. There's not lights in the original design. He may add those to the fixed version, but what I'm going to do is include the blueprint that we fixed. So this one down here, just one of them, not two, but one of them without modules, and then also one of them with the modules. Obviously, you could just put the modules in yourself, but I'll make it easy for you. And yeah, and then also the red belt output and the yellow belt output. A quick note though is that for the red belt output, you only need to stack them to 8 without modules, and the yellow belt for output, you only need to stack 4 times without modules to get the full output. Again, modules would change that, but of course if you're using like yellow belt output, I'm not sure you would even be at a place where you could like fully module it anyway in the game. And yeah, I mean, anything else to add for this, Zuri?
No, it's a pretty fun little build, and it looks nice.
Yeah, definitely look nice. So here you go, guys. I think that'll do it. Not many improvements. Just lights and module, non-module, and there you go. So as always, any questions, comments, feedback, new submissions would be great as well. Leave them down in the comments, and we will catch you next time.
Later.